Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. So it was a misconduct hearing I'm covering. It was basically a Sergeant Lee Jones based at Chesterfield police station or Ripley police station, one of them. So if you can get to either one of them uh, and see if Sergeant Lee Jones is around, just listen to this video and you'll see what I mean by what went off. Right guys, yeah, so again it's another misconduct hearing. This is Derbyshire Police again. Sergeant punched man in the face. The officer said he feared the prisoner would assault him. So what gives him reason to go punch him, does it? Assault him. Derbyshire police sergeant is accused of punching a man while he was being restrained at a police station. So I guess by the picture I've just seen, that's Chesterfield police station. The sergeant in question, his name is Lee Jones. He's at the centre of Derbyshire's police misconduct hearing, which will decide in the coming days whether his alleged actions were necessary or unnecessary. Obviously this was happened a few years ago, but I think it only came in the paper like in March. The way it's worded here is weird. So the 46-year-old is answering allegations that the punch he is alleged to have committed amounts to a breach of standards of professional behaviour code, which all police officers must abide by, which we know that anyway. If the allegation is proven to be true, then the hearing independent panel must then decide whether the action amounts to gross misconduct offence. If so, the panel will then have to decide what action to take on Sergeant Jones. Sergeant Jones' future in policing. The misconduct hearing is scheduled to take place for the remainder of this week, meaning the week when this came out. The first day of the hearing heard how Sergeant Jones stepped back and punched the detainee on June 22nd, 2020. So it's 2 years ago. So Oliver Thorne, presenting the case, said the incident happened after the detainee, referred to as Mr. A, had been arrested by officers on suspicion of assault at Chesterfield police station. Mr. A is said to have been in handcuffs and refused to engage with officers and stand at the custody desk. He is also said to have made threatening comments to officers. Moments later, the detainee is then said to have kicked out at Sergeant Jones, who at that time was manning the custody desk and had come away from the desk area to support his colleagues. Mr. Thorne then says that in response to being kicked at, Sergeant Jones stands back and punched the detainee to the face. It was heard that Sergeant Jones accepts he made the punch, but did so to prevent the detainee hitting him again. But that doesn't give him the right to do what he did. Not that. You don't just, oh yeah, what, so you could, just because you're wearing uniform and, you know, got a badge and all this shit, what, you can go around punching people that are in handcuffs? Yeah, okay. Sergeant Jones believes the punch was necessary force, the hearing was told. In a police interview about the incident made months later, Sergeant Jones said, "I decided to hit him to prevent further assault." But technically, in my eyes, that's you assaulting him. CCTV footage was played during the hearing's first day, which appeared to show the altercation between a detainee and Sergeant Jones from different angles. It was also heard Sergeant Jones had been working with Derbyshire Police since 2004 and had been a sergeant with the force since around 2008. Before his policing career, Sergeant Jones previously worked as an accountant and served in the army. The police misconduct hearing continues. So guys, I've literally found something else. This is 3 days later. The same police sergeant who punched handcuffed prisoner, apparently he wasn't punished. So Derbyshire police sergeant who punched a man in the face inside a police station, which was Chesterfield police station, has avoided punishment after it was found the punch he made did not breach any policing standards. Sergeant Lee Jones will continue life as an officer with the force after it was found his actions against the detainee did not breach the standards of professional behaviour. The 46-year-old has been at the centre of a misconduct hearing at Derbyshire Police's headquarters officers in Ripley over the past few days. Sergeant Jones was facing allegations he used unnecessary force by punching a man who cannot be named for legal reasons, shortly after he was taken into custody at Chesterfield Police Station back in June 2020. So there's Chesterfield Police Station. Custody Sergeant said he believed the use of the punch was necessary, which I've read in the other one. So if anyone can get themselves down to Chesterfield Police Station and try and find Sergeant Lee Jones, see what he says, go audit him. It's despicable, it's a disgrace how he's got away with that. It's disgusting. Anyway, I'm going to go over to another screen and I'll talk about it a little bit more. But I'll leave this on, look, so you can see it there. So he's saying he stepped forward, with his right leg, jabbed him with his left hand. It was not a strong, painful shot. It was a jab on the nose. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's still not the point. That's not policing standards. It should have been taken off the force without pay. It should have been suspended. It's a joke. Anyway, I'm going to go onto a different screen. So yeah, that's disgraceful, man. Like, how can he get away with punching the detainee in the face who cannot be named for legal reasons? He's saying he used his left hand, and he jabbed him in the nose, but still, they're saying it wasn't against policing standards. Yeah, but the thing is, I think it is. So again, if you can get yourself down to Chesterfield Police Station or Ripley, which is the headquarters for Derbyshire Police, see if you can find Sergeant Lee Jones and just ask him, question him, audit him. Anything you can do, do it. Because, to be fair, all this needs to stop. That's why there's more and more auditors coming out and doing what they're doing. Whether that's with the police, council, government buildings, any business, anything. Industrial estates, all sorts. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that for now, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hope you've all had a good day. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and peace.